Hi guys, it's Kat Abianic here, and I'm here to show you some super awesome hacks and tips and tricks on how you can get new page followers really fast. So let's get stuck in because this is super basic, and I just want you to have this open on your phone or on like one browser, and then actually do this along with me while we're on the video, because then it's done and you don't have to like watch and get inspired and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that later. No, do it now, please. Let me show you what we're up to. So here's my desktop, super fun. You can see I'm actually on Safari. So we're using Google Chrome for this, and I will explain it to you as we go. For now, just follow along and do what you're comfortable with, which is hopefully exactly as I do, because then it'll actually work. So if you don't already have Google Chrome, which is the browser that we're using because we're finding an extension, just search for google.com/Chrome on Safari or Internet Explorer if it still exists, whatever you've got going on, and just tap download Chrome and then install the new browser. It's super basic and easy. Then you can jump over to Chrome. So that's where we're at now. We're at Google Chrome. Now what we're actually doing is we're installing one of these bad boys. So see these little icons here? That's a Facebook Pixel Helper. It shows me if I'm getting followed around the internet on a website or not. It's how I tell if marketers are doing what they should be doing. Or like a one for Facebook screen sharing. And so this is the one that we'll be using, which is called Invite Post Likers to Like Page in Facebook. So what we're actually going to do with this is the fastest hack ever, guys, ever, to get people to like you on Facebook. Because do you know what? They already like your stuff. How good's that? You know they like your stuff. So let's invite them to actually like your page. Now, we all know that you can do this. You can go onto Facebook and you can manually invite people to like your page. It's boring. It takes a really long time to do manually. And you know what? You actually miss going back, because people, like, sometimes if you've got a really good post, they'll like it weeks later and you never catch them. This is a super, super set and forget way to instantly grow fans overnight. Your only job becomes generating traffic or creating cool content and then just hitting boost on your posts to get that awesome stuff that's already performing really well into your newsfeed. So if you don't have it, this will say download extension. You just tap it and it'll instantly install it on your computer. So this comes with a disclaimer. As always, it is a Chrome extension. You choose to use Chrome extensions as you're at your own risk. Just like, you know, websites or anything else, they could have viruses. They could do all kinds of crazy things. The reason I choose to use and trust this extension is, firstly, I know that Chrome extensions that are dodgy don't last very long. And I learnt this hack in a very expensive course I purchased and got very excited about. And it was actually made quite a while ago and it's still around, which is a good sign. It's had almost 3,000 reviews and it's got almost 40,000 users that have downloaded it. So I'm comfortable using it, and you make your own decision. So if you want to do it along with me, I'll show you how it works. So when you download it, it's going to put this little icon as an extension up in the top right-hand corner. And when you tap it, you'll see it says extension works only on Facebook.com website. How cool is that? So what you want to do is jump over to your actual Facebook page. Now, if you want to invite people to like your page from posts that you've done, you'll need to go on your newsfeed. But the coolest thing about this is that you can just look at all your photos and do a quick scan and see any that have lots of likes. So this one's got lots of likes. That's fun. Yeah, it's a good post. Of course it does. Okay, cool. So it reached almost 6,000 people. 206 people liked it. So we're going to open it up. And now we're going to run our extension. So you can see what it's going to do is it's going to go through and literally just invite anyone who liked my post, who doesn't already like my page, to like my page. It literally is that easy. There's no more to it than that. Facebook allows you to invite up to 490 people per day. if my son walked up to me just now and was like, Mummy, I can pick him up and walk off and go and do something, and this extension will keep running, which is excellent because it's a set and forget job. I set it and I just let it run and I go to bed because my computer screen times off and shuts down, and it pretty much is going to get all the way through, or I might like set it up and then go make myself a coffee in the morning or a tea, or if I'm sitting here during the day like on a Zoom call. I don't do it with Zoom because I just find that I don't want too many things running at once on my computer. But if I'm on a phone call, my phone's on speaker, a friend's chatting to me, and I'm just kind of browsing because, you know, sometimes they get a bit boring, friends, you know. They might be having a crisis. You can't tune in all the time. So it's a good opportunity to come over here and run your extension to everybody in the list. So that will literally go through and it'll run until it's finished. It'll click the See More button for you. Doesn't really let you use Facebook. But yeah, I want to show you something else super cool. So I'm going to click on Stop It, and then I'm going to close that because you now know how to use the extension super effectively, right? I hope so. So let me show you a really cool hack for getting people to like your posts. The super special trick to it is have good content. Spend your time writing the content, craft the content carefully, tell people about this idea on the phone, have the conversation in real life, tell your puppy, tell your husband, tell your children, tell your girlfriend, write it in a message thread, write it in your mother's group, write it as a blog, write it as a page post. When you've really got that message refined and you're like, yeah, I like that, publish it on your Facebook page when you know it's something, because people are like, yeah, that's a really good idea. Honestly, that's the easiest way to get good content, is just tell the story until you refine it and you can tell it the best way you can. So most of the long posts that I write that go viral or get a huge amount of engagement, I've thought about for a while, and it's a story I've been telling in my community or to my friends for at least a week or at least a few days. So here's a couple of examples. So here's one that I've boosted to people who I think are likely to become network marketers. We go into details on that on my social media course, run in conjunction with Presidential Diamond Indoterra Jesse Reimers. It's called Social Media and Sales with Soul. We break down the audiences into fine detail and how you can make the most out of those, because obviously I want to attract people into my network marketing business. So I've just boosted it for maybe, I don't know, $5, $10. And because it was a really popular post, I got a lot of organic reach as well, because people were sharing it that I'd boosted it to, which was super fun. So there's one way. The other way, so here, for example, here's a post that reached over 500,000 people on my page last month, about 3 weeks ago. So it was just a really simple, easy hack, 2 to 3 laundry baskets in the boot of your car, use it for your groceries. So it was a little bit of newsjacking because in my state in Australia, they'd banned plastic bags. So it was trending. I knew I could easily get it republished, which I did. I got it republished onto Mouths of Mums, which is further up there. But this actual post had 5,000 likes and 3,000 shares. So I boosted it for maybe $10, I think, and that just kept that viral engagement going. So I ended up with 5,000 people who liked my page, and my page was at 10 and a bit thousand followers the other week. I've increased it by over 1,000 in the last month or so. Isn't that fantastic? 77 this week alone, and I've barely posted just by running that super simple tool. So it's simply a matter, and I've actually invited everybody on that post to like it, because I ran that tool for 10 days straight, which was the maximum that Facebook will let me invite, is $490 a night or $490 a day. And now everybody on this entire post has been invited to come and like my page. So this isn't icky marketing, guys. This is their choice. They get to opt in or opt out of hearing my message. It's the ultimate best. They've already engaged with some of my content, and all I'm doing is a little, hey, I'm over here. I'm just here. Do you still like me? If you do like me, just come back and like my page, and, you know, you might see more cool stuff. So that's all they see. It's no pressure. It's not icky. It's not like growth hack. you know, pushing things out illegally or anything like that. It's just a Chrome extension. And it's super fun, it's easy, you can run it anytime, and you can invite up to 490 people per day to follow your content. So what your goals are is download the Chrome extension, if that's something you're choosing to do. Write a few posts and test them and see which one performs best. Spend $5 or $10 boosting it, get some likes on it, and then invite everybody to like it using that tool. And also go back through your old posts. Go back through your photo album, see any that have posts, and just do a quick run of it. You can run it on multiple posts until you reach your cap of 490 people invited per day. Super exciting. So I don't see any reason at all why you can't have at least an extra 100 people liking your page by the end of the week. If I started this fresh today, I would write up a couple of really great posts. I would boost them to people that I knew are likely to like them. I would invite them to like my page. Instant traffic. It's an amazing hack. It works everywhere for everyone. Marketers, can't believe I'm giving you this entire tutorial live stream, all this stuff for free, but I do love you dearly for being on my list, and I greatly appreciate you, which is why I've released this to my email list. I hope that's where you're seeing it. I may have changed it later. Who knows? But I can't wait to see your results. So leave them in the comment section on this video, and I would love to hear from you and see how you went with it. Talk soon.